me talk to you.
Welcome to another exhilarating episode of Sofa King Smarks Podcast. My name is Chet Von Chesky, and we are here to review and break down another wonderful week of NFL action. I'm joined by my co-host, Dat Dude Ben, a.k.a. Who Bencio. How the hell are you doing, brother?
Better not deserve.
That's awesome.
Because I fucking deserve good football today.
Yeah, well, you didn't get that.
We didn't get shit.
No.
We didn't get shit for football.
No.
Mahomes fucking crying on the podium.
Oh, yeah, cry me a river, dude.
Worst
Toney
fucking
was clearly offside.
Yeah, clearly offside.
Yeah, it doesn't take. Obviously, he hasn't seen the replay of that. Apparently,
No.
Still, no one's showing him. They're just gonna let him cry, piss, and moan. You know. Yeah. Somebody needs to change his shitty diaper. Is what they need to do. A little crybaby.
He was like, they never called that play. They called that play 11 times this year so far.
Yeah. What about all the plays in those two Super Bowls that got you those rings that everyone questioned from the other side? You son of a bitch.
That's exactly what I was arguing with people on Twitter. It's like, what about all the games that they won because of the fucking crazy ass calls against the other teams?
Oh no, we can't talk about that, Hoovy. Can't talk about that. No. That was something good that happened for us. So that's fine. That's okay. There's a double standard here.
Yeah, exactly.
Can't be making those calls in front of Taylor Swift.
It's stupid.
And Baron Corbin.
Ooh, did you see the Taylor Swift tee that was on Twitter?
Oh no, I just saw Baron Corbin and Taylor Swift were in a picture.
Apparently Taylor Swift was like really, really close and hugging with Travis Kelce's best friend. It was something that I wouldn't want my girlfriend doing.
Oh, I don't know anything about that.
I just saw it on Twitter.
I don't really get on Twitter that much. By the time I've scrolled through Instagram and TikTok, I've had enough and I need to put my phone down for a minute. Like, I can't, circle through all of them. And then check Facebook, and it's like, all right, what else could Twitter possibly offer me that I haven't gotten from the other three?
More toxic shit.
Yeah, pretty much. Stupid opinions from idiots.
This guy.
Yeah, well, a bunch of clipboard warriors, keyboard warriors out there who've never even played a down of football in their entire lives.
So that's what I tell people too, and especially like in my chat or whatever. It's like, you never played football, like you couldn't understand what some of these plays or some of these calls mean to players. It's like, relax.
Well, no, there's also people who've never played football who think they understand it down to a T. And yeah, you might be able to because you played a little bit of Madden. But it's just... Yeah, sucks. Should have watched wrestling instead.
Yeah, you should have. You should have watched wrestling.
But yeah,
could have, would have, should have.
Yeah, I should have watched wrestling on Thursday. I can tell you that.
I wish there was wrestling on Thursday.
Well, no, but there was Thursday Night Football, and it involved a very shitty football team losing to a shittier football team for the second shitty week in a row.
I saw it.
Yeah, I saw it too.
Would it happen to have been the New England Patriots at Pittsburgh Steelers?
Yes. It was pure garbage.
It was pretty bad.
Well, the New England decided to have an offense in the first half. And Pittsburgh
Henry
didn't look like they wanted to play any defense. Uninspired football was on the field that day. Bitch Trubisky, he sucks. He is not good. Probably one of the worst top draft picks of all time. He's up there with the... I'm not even going to say he's as bad as Ryan Leaf, but he ain't won many more games than he did. So, and he only played 2 years.
He's up there with the likes of Jamarcus Russell.
Yeah, Jamarcus. Yeah, I do. Yeah, Jamarcus Russell. Loved the scissor.
The scissor.
Yeah, he liked to do the codeine syrup and not play football.
The blank tapes.
Yeah.
This game sucked. It was good. They hit the over mark.
Oh, whoopity doo.
So people lost a shitload of money on this game because of the
they hit the over in like the middle of the second quarter though. But then there was only 6 points or 8 points scored the rest of the damn game. It's like they hit the over as quick as possible for two shitty teams, and then they were like, watch us just not do anything the rest of the game. Like, all right, we did our job.
Yeah. My favorite thing was from the announcers was because Zeke Elliott had probably the best game of his tenure with the Patriots. 22 carries, 68 yards, and 72 yards receiving. And Al Michaels and the other idiot were like, "Oh, Zeke Elliott's back."
Back to do what?
What? I was like, Zeke had one good year. That was his rookie year when the Cowboys had the number one offensive line. Like,
did you see Bailey Zappi? He had 92, 93 yards in the first quarter, and they put up the graphic. This is the most passing yards in the first quarter since Tom Brady left.
Yeah.
It's 92.
It was a tough game. It was a very tough game.
It's rough. It was rough as a Steelers fan to watch this garbage. You watch this team.
Yeah.
They had to put up the graphic and shove it in America's face that Steelers are the first winning team to lose to two teams with 8 games or more under 500 in back-to-back weeks.
Yeah. It was pretty bad.
Pretty bad.
Pretty
Might
bad.
even be the first team to do that twice in a season, and let alone back-to-back weeks. So that's just it's double suck. This team is not making the playoffs, even though somehow they are miraculously at 7-6. I believe they're the 6th seed in the playoffs, and the Colts are 7, right?
Yeah.
As of today?
Now,
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's nuts.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The Pittsburgh Steelers are coming around to be the frauds that people thought they were good at the beginning of the season because they were beating teams.
Oh, no. Those were the frauds, the people who thought that.
Yeah, and I'm like, it's catching up because even the announcers were like saying, this team started, 7-3 or whatever, and then it's all downhill. Well, they barely won those games.
Yep.
Barely won those games. So, I don't know, man. I don't see them making the playoffs now. If they have their first losing season, do you think, as a Steelers fan, it is time for Mike Tomlin to go?
No.
Why?
One losing season in what? He started in 2006, I believe. So 17 years.
He hasn't done anything since they won the Super Bowl, though.
Well, yeah, true.
So yeah, you can have a winning season, but if you don't, if your expectations are very, very high and you're not even close to meeting those expectations, you have to consider maybe moving on to somebody that is actually going to be calling plays on the field and doing more than just trying to rally the troops. That's my opinion on that.
I mean, your head coach doesn't have to be the one calling the plays. Not all head coaches call plays, but I get what you're saying.
31 of the 32 teams call plays. Mike Tomlin's the only one who does
all offensive plays.
Offensive, defensive.
Oh, okay. I thought you were just talking about offensive side.
No. Tomlin calls 0 plays. Now, I'm not saying that's bad. Like you're right. You don't have to call plays, but if you're putting all the blame onto somebody, it's Mike Tomlin. And when he's not calling anything and doing nothing but trying to rally troops, I mean, you have to put the blame on him. Like, there's no one else because he's the one doing all the hiring as head coaches. So at the end of the day, he's drafting. I mean, he's not picking anyone good anymore.
Because he's not the general manager,
but he still has a big say in who gets drafted.
Sure. Every coach has a say to every general manager in who gets drafted.
Sure, but still, I mean, it's because Tomlin's the face. No one's really going to blame the general manager.
No, I'm not. Dude, if you can blame anybody, blame whoever built this offense, the general manager, or you can blame Mike Tomlin, or you can just blame Kenny Pickett for sucking, or you can blame Matt Canada. He's gone. They've only won 1 game since he left. But, so it's not like you can't say that he was entirely the problem. I don't know what to do with this team. If you fire Mike Tomlin, then you're just what are you going to do? You're going to hire some other Johnny Jackoff that failed at some other team and have a Josh McDaniels type situation or something, just to bring in fresh eyes on the program. I don't know.
I'd say unless someone like Harbaugh is available, you keep Tomlin for another year. You have to.
Yeah,
there's no one out. There's no one out there right now. Although, I think he deserves to go. I think right now the smart move isn't to let him go.
No, it's not. That would make no sense as an organization moving forward for them to let that man go.
Especially how pristine that coaching hire is for them.
Yeah. But, who knows? I mean, we'll see what they do. Steelers aren't making the playoffs. They lost to the damn New England Patriots. They suck after losing to the Cardinals the week before. All the Steelers are doing is giving the Bears a better, pretty much guaranteed number 1 pick. So you're welcome, Chicago.
Yeah. Yeah, thank Chet. Everyone thank Chet.
Yeah. You're welcome, Seth Rollins. You still hate football? You got the number 1 pick again.
Patriots win 21-18. Patriots go on to play. They have the Chiefs next week.
No, the Kansas City Chefs.
They redid that commercial and it sucks. Do you see that?
What?
The Chefs commercial? Remember the old school, like back in the 90s, they did a commercial where this famous guy, I don't know who, was painting the grass.
Yeah.
And they're like, that's a pretty cool paint job, but who the chefs? They redid that commercial.
Oh, okay. I thought I just saw the same one.
No, it's a brand new one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, it's the same premise.
Yeah, same premise. This is the other one had someone famous. I don't know who it was. I can't remember.
I think the other one was like Tony Gonzalez walked up and he was like eating a Snickers or some shit. I don't remember. Is it Snickers?
It was a Snickers, yeah.
Yeah, I think he walks up eating a Snickers. He's like, that's nice and all, but who are the chefs? Yeah. The guy's like, fuck. I feel like the one I saw recently was just Andy Reid.
It was. They did it with Andy Reid and some no name, but the guy who was painting it was some famous football. I don't coach. I don't remember. We can move on.
Yeah, fuck.
Steelers play the Colts next week. That's gonna be fun for us.
Oh, can't wait, dude. It's gonna be so fun.
Wait.
Which team is gonna turn the ball over more?
I would say the team we're moving to now is the Indianapolis Colts.
Ooh, the Indianapolis Colts. The Seabiscuits.
The Seabiscuits. Goddamn. This team.
Goddamn.
Fucking roller coaster, man.
I know, right?
Gardner Minshew, just like, he could easily run in for some few yards, and he just doesn't do it.
No, he chooses not to. He's like, I'm just going to throw it into 4 dudes.
Yeah. Can we pause it real quick? All right, so Gardner Minshew, the issue that I have with him, and I've had it all season long since AR went down, is that there are a lot of plays that he could extend just by running a little bit. I mean, we live in an era where quarterbacks have to be mobile a little bit. And Gardner
You're not asking him to be Lamar Jackson either.
No. I don't want him to be Lamar Jackson.
No.
I don't want him to be like Anthony Richardson and fucking break his fucking arms. No, there was one play that he could have just ran a little bit more, but he puts his head down and he just stops running because he's gonna get hit. And I was like, bro, you play fucking football. Slide.
Yeah.
Like slide. That's all. If you slid and they hit you, oh fucking well. But you have to extend some plays. And then they went 3 and out because of some of these plays that they could have extended. And it's just, come on, dude. Like, you're not helping your team at all by not trying to extend plays. Like, yeah, you want your running backs, wide receivers, tight ends to extend the plays, but as a leader, you need to be doing it too. And that's when he doesn't do that, it's when they lose the games. And it's all his play because he's too scared. He's too scared to get hit. And I get it. I mean, you don't want to fucking.
If you're scared to be hit, then don't put your head down.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, or don't play football. It's easy as that.
Well, no. You just have to know to get the fuck out of the way. There's rules that benefit you as a quarterback, as a runner.
Yeah.
Use them to your advantage.
Also, if even though I hate the check down, if the play isn't there, fucking check it down. Easy.
Dude, a 4-yard gain. A 4-yard gain is better than an interception or an incomplete pass.
Yeah, and it's frustrating to see.
Very frustrating.
Michael Pittman's still killing it out there for the Colts. He's super underrated. They're putting up numbers for him, and I think, give me a second. I had that pulled up right now, but he's rated as one of the top receivers of the league in fantasy right now, because he has receptions. He's averaging 10 receptions a game.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. So yeah, he's doing great. But yeah, 10 receptions a game. Bengals Jake Browning looks great out there.
Dude, that guy looks phenomenal. He might be the best backup quarterback in the NFL.
Yeah, so they were talking about this in the game. So Joe Burrow has the 5th fastest release of the football in the entire league. Jake Browning is throwing it faster than Jake Burrow.
Oh, wow.
And releasing it faster than Jake Burrow.
I mean, dude, he only has 11. I think if I remember, he only had 5 incomplete passes last week. So he only has 11 incomplete passes in 2 starts.
Yeah, he had 6 incompletions today.
Yeah, and while beating the NFC South.
He had a touchdown.
AFC South, excuse me. Yeah, dude, look at this guy.
Yeah.
3 touchdowns. What a beast.
Yeah,
he was on my. I picked him up on my fantasy team this week. Still got destroyed. Didn't matter. Yeah, I started him. He got me 30 points.
It's the season of the backup quarterbacks.
Yeah.
So far this season, there's been 50 different quarterbacks starting games.
Some good and some bad.
I don't know about you, but I can't remember the last time there were 50 different quarterbacks in one season. Starting in one season.
That's a lot. That's a shitload. I mean, there's some teams down to their 3rd straight quarterback.
Yeah. And on top of that, Jake Browning went down with an injury. He cramped his finger. You hear that?
Yeah. Well, unlike another quarterback who's down, what's his name? Why can't I think of his name? From the Chargers, Herbert. He's out. He's fractured finger.
Yeah, he
on his throwing hand.
He tore his ligament, I think, in his index finger. I think, I don't know. That was the initial reaction when I was watching the game, but I haven't seen if they've done any tests yet. But I know that he went down. They started.
I thought I read on ESPN like an hour ago that he had a fracture.
Oh, okay.
That might have been an early guess too. Who knows?
Yeah,
could be another speculation.
The thing about the index finger, it's kind of like it's the second most important finger when grabbing the football, because when you throw the football, that's the last finger to touch the ball. Yeah,
that's a good point. You know what I'm saying?
It's a very good point. But in this game, Jake Browning, he cramped his finger. AJ McCarron came out and threw.
Alabama quarterback.
He was 1 for 1 with -1 yards.
Whoa! Wow. What does that equate to as QBR?
0.2.
Huh. That has to be an all-time low.
Yeah.
Next to a 0.
Joe Mixon was the MVP of this game, in my opinion. 21 yards, 21 carries, 79 yards, touchdown, and he had 46 yards yards receiving. But Chase Brown had that.
I don't know. Their whole backfield was killing it.
Their whole backfield was killing it. The Colts defense just didn't have an answer for the run game, and they're usually pretty good against the run, and the Bengals just beat the brakes out of them with the run game. So,
yeah, it's tough.
Yeah, it's tough.
Let's see here.
Yeah,
they both ran similar plays. I was thinking maybe the Colts were on the field longer, but no, they ran 3 more plays than the Bengals. So
yeah, it was a closer. It felt closer than the scoreboard says, but then it just the Bengals had way more bigger plays, I guess.
Yeah.
Like an announcer would say. But Bengals
Hey,
win.
Colts are still in a playoff in the playoffs though.
They went down a spot, but still, I would have wanted them to. With the Jaguars losing, and I was hoping they'd win so they can come up one for the Jaguars. Cincinnati beats the Indianapolis Colts 34-14. Bengals go and play the Vikings next week on the Saturday morning.
Ooh, Saturday
morning, and the Colts play the Steelers.
Oh yeah, that's right. We got that big huge matchup next week.
Yeah,
Vegas probably gonna set the over under at like 83.5. Yeah, no, that's not happening. It's probably gonna be like 38.
Peyton Manning versus Ben Roethlisberger. See, years ago,
that'd be dope. That would be dope.
Years ago, we would have been ecstatic for this matchup.
yeah. Even like some of the Andrew Luck teams.
Yeah. Now it's like, I don't want to watch this. But now it's work. Now it's work. Now we have to work.
Yeah. No. Dude, watching the Steelers is literally work this year. Even if I didn't speak to anyone about it afterwards, it's fucking work, dude. Let me tell you something, brother. It is work, dude.
Yeah. Same thing. Like with the Colts, I've been kind of just through the season away. Like I don't expect them to do anything this season. But when the Jaguars lost on Monday, I actually got excited. I was like, okay, we could probably win the division. Like we have a chance to go after the division. But then you fucking lose to the Bengals. It's like, oh, come on, dude.
And then even with Trevor Lawrence coming back, they still lose. And you're like, but then nobody else was like decided to step up this week. Yeah, and get a big win and gain some ground on them. But we'll see what happens. The Colts, the Jaguars got a tough opponent next week too. So.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of something that I don't want to see happen, the shit bowl of the week was the New England Saints versus the Carolina Panthers.
The New England Saints, huh?
The New Orleans Saints. I'm sorry. I mean, essentially the
same shit. Same
fucking shit. Different colors.
Different shitty state.
Did you watch this game at all?
Yeah, I watched whatever they showed on Red Zone, which was very little because especially it was mostly Panthers getting dominated, and Saints defense was solid. But I mean, Derek Carr, he's so bad to watch. Like for a guy they're paying $20-something million, he looks terrible out there. He looks like a deer in headlights.
I didn't see this until I was scrolling through Twitter earlier, but apparently they had to hold back some linemen because the linemen, they thought he was going to beat the shit out of Derek Carr, his own teammate.
Wait, really?
Yeah, there's some video out there where a lineman's trying to go after Derek Carr. And
shit!
The team had to hold him back.
God damn.
I didn't see the video, but I was just.
We should have let that dog hunt.
Yeah, let them fucking go at it.
Yeah, let's see what happens. Yeah. Gotta be better than this.
Yeah, Derek Carr only had 119 yards versus the shitty Carolina Panthers defense.
Now, the one thing about the Panthers, their defense is not that bad. They got a lot of good young studs on it. If they keep re-sign Brian Burns, the defense isn't the problem. The offense is anemic. I'll give the Panthers that. They got some decent key pieces on the defensive side of the ball moving forward. But when you draft the shortest quarterback in the draft and just fumble that pick entirely and don't take CJ Stroud.
I agree with you that they have very good pieces. The problem with it is that they have no chemistry, so they can't play together to save their fucking lives. Because yes, they on paper they have a fucking great defense. Probably I would say like a middle rated defense. But they're not stopping anybody though. That's the issue because they don't have a chemistry out there. It really looks like the team just quit on itself. Like when you watch, because I was watching bits and pieces of this because I had my I have three screens on my laptop on my computer here. I had one of them was Carolina because it's one of the games we picked, and it really looks like they're not playing hard at all. It's like if I would say watch a full game, but don't watch a full game because it's not fucking worth it.
No, don't do that. No, dude. Don't you wish that on me, Ricky Bobby? Don't you fucking do that.
It's pretty. It's
sometimes I do have to watch a full game because I live in the region where they come on.
Yeah.
So
no.
Yeah.
Negative.
All I can ever
0.99.
pray for is that they're playing the Falcons, so I don't have to so they're not hogging both channels.
So one of the things that I found funny was the announcers kept saying Derek Carr and Chris Olave have this great connection, and how Olave is reading the plays as the quarterback would. So when I looked at the stats, I'm like,
what the quarterback isn't reading the plays as the quarterback should. So what the fuck?
Dude, he had 4 receptions for 28 yards. How is that being in sync?
Oh, that's elite, dude. Top duo in the league.
It's
write
ridiculous.
It down.
That's how bad these games are for the Saints. Is that,
dude, the best connection David Carr has with anyone? Derek Carr. Fuck. I said his brother, another shitty quarterback.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Derek Carr is the best connection he has is whichever lineman's gonna punch him right in his fucking schnoz.
Whatever lineman makes him cry.
Yeah, just punches him right in his fucking face. Socks him one.
This game was difficult to watch.
It sucked.
Bryce Young wasn't any better. He was 13 for 36.
Wow. Dude, that guy's lighting it up.
Quarterback rating of 12.6.
Oh, slightly higher than A.J. McCarron.
He had 137 yards passing. It was
lighting the world on fire.
Nightmare. They had 5 different running plays from 5 different players.
And what was their leading rusher? 12 yards?
Chuba Hubbard, 87 yards.
Oh, Chuba.
Chuba.
That's funny. Chuba. That's the best part about this. Talking about this, just saying Chuba.
Chuba.
Wubba.
Yeah, it's the only thing you want to talk about.
Yeah.
It's just the Chuba. New Orleans Saints win 28-6. Carolina faces the Atlanta Falcons next week.
Ooh, yay. Hopefully it's good. That takes up one TV.
Also, I don't know if you know, but Carolina and the New England Patriots are mathematically eliminated from the playoffs.
Oh, no. That's unfortunate. I'm so sad.
Oh no.
And
what sucks about the Panthers is they're tanking.
Everything,
and their draft. Their draft is going to be fucking horrendous this year.
They're not getting shit. They're losing shit. Yeah, dude, it's not good.
New England plays against the Giants next week with Mr. DeVito.
Tommy DeVito. Danny DeVito.
I was trying to do the thing here like this. Yeah.
The gabagoo.
It's a gabagoos.
Yeah.
So that should be an interesting game. I've been liking DeVito.
That's a spicy meatball.
So I'm kind of excited for tomorrow's game with the Packers. Speaking
Danny DeVito.
Speaking of games that were excited, I was excited to watch this game until the end. Buffalo Bills at Kansas City Chiefs. I said it like that. Chiefs. Like my people say. Chiefs.
Oh, okay. Kansas City Chiefs.
Kansas City Chiefs. This game was interesting. The Kansas City again struggling with their not scoring any fucking points in the first quarter. They look fucking horrible. Kansas City Chiefs.
Their offense is not firing on all cylinders like it used to. It doesn't help that they're plagued with drops, and apparently, the officials are the reason why they've won most of their games, but yet it's the reason why they lost this one. So they are to blame. Poor guys.
Yeah, I think Mahomes is going to get fined.
I hope he gets fined.
Talking shit about the refs. So basically, for the last play of the game, it was fourth and something for Mahomes and the Chiefs, and Mahomes has this crazy, nice-looking pass over to Travis Kelce, and Travis Kelce's about to get dropped, and he laterals to what's his face, Kadarius Toney. And Kadarius Toney runs it in for a fucking touchdown. Nice play. Don't get me wrong. It was a clean, fucking cool play. The problem with it was Kadarius Toney was lined up off sides.
Oh, see, that breaks the rules.
And Mahomes was livid. Like, he was throwing his helmet.
He was mad. So he was mad at Tony, right? You're telling me he was pissed off at Tony.
So he
wasn't mad at anybody else, right? Just Tony for being offsides.
For being offsides.
Yeah. So I just want to make sure who was he mad at?
He was
because this is boggling my fucking brain. If it's anyone other than Kadarius Toney.
The reason I'm saying he's going to get fined was because he was talking mad shit to the refs.
Oh, what did they do? Call the play as per the rules of the NFL, the National Football League, the rules that your player association signs off on, and the collective bargaining agreement every 10 years when you want to go on strike?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Huh.
It's the...
Hey, Patrick Mahomes, go fuck yourself.
Yeah, you fucking Kermit the Frog, motherfucker.
That's got me hotter than the damn Steelers game.
Apparently so, man.
I mean, first of all, when you see a team that sucks, you just kind of expect it. You try not to let it deter you. Yeah. But when you see an entitled brat, no wonder you and your wife are made for each other, Patrick.
Yeah.
You're both two insufferable cunts.
Yeah. You hit it right in the head there, buddy.
I'd like to hit them both right in the fucking head with my right fucking fist. 2 knuckle sandwiches. Yeah. I don't advocate hitting women, but she's some kind of wildebeest. She's some kind of hybrid thing. Hybrid Karen. Something.
Did you see her TikTok? The Patrick Mahomes.
Fuck no.
TikTok. She recorded this. She recorded one of the reps and just put MVP on top of his name.
Yeah, she should for how many MVPs he's won in the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
good call, Mrs. Mahomes.
But Kadarius Toney was lined up offsides, and it was
clear as day.
Clearly fucking offsides. Now, one of the things that I was reading online was, well, the announcer said it too. So because they were questioning the call, right? Because the announcers have to be a little bit biased and all this bullshit. But they were like, no, this is the right call. There have been 11 called offsides on the offense this year. And there's only 2 in last year, and then they only called it once a year before. So they made this rule because of the Chiefs. Because they were lining up offsides in the past years, and no one fucking said anything.
Well,
but now the
rule...
But now
the turntables have turned.
Yes. Now their rules are used against them, and
poor little Patty pussy. Pussy. Yeah. Had a little Jimmy moment there.
Mahomes went 25-43, 271 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. The running game, Isaiah Pacheco was gone. He was listed as out. I think he re-aggravated an injury. So they had clearly no running game.
I believe they said online it was spinal.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, I made that up.
Oh.
Anytime I don't know someone's injury, I assume they had to suffer from the same thing Mike Tyson did in that one fight.
I broke my back.
I heard you broke your back. He's like, yeah, spinal.
Yeah, it was spinal. Why'd you lose? Because I broke my back. So here's my thing. It's like, people are saying, oh, it's the receivers, right? But look at this. Travis Kelce had 83 yards receiving. Rashee Rice had 72 yards. So you have at least 2 receivers that are putting up numbers. Clyde Edwards-Helaire had 29 yards. Kadarius Toney had 25. Marquez Valdes-Scantling had 22 receiving. He had 271 yards. Like, you're throwing, you're passing above average, and you can't blame your wide receivers. You have no chemistry.
But check this out. Between Rice and Kelce, they have 20 targets. They were only able to haul in 13 of those. So it also depends on situation. When did those 7 targets that did not get completed for passes, how critical was that on a first down in the middle of a drive that they extended with 3 more first downs? Or was it on a third down late in the third quarter, down 10 points, and you need to score to cut it to a 1-possession game? That's when it makes a difference.
Well, the the thing is also there's teams are starting to play man coverage versus Kelsey, and that's how you stop him. You can't play zone with Kelsey because he'll just kill you. But you play man coverage, you're going to stop him. That's what's going on. It's that they're switching because everyone's doing this same thing this year. They're playing man because you couldn't play man versus when they had Tyree out there. Tyreek Hill when I lost my chain of thought when the Chiefs were killing it.
When the Chiefs were the Chiefs.
When the Chiefs were the Chiefs, but now that they're playing the defense that are playing man because they don't have a Juju Smith-Schuster or Tyreek Hill out there to take away that coverage. You're fucked. And the Chiefs don't know how to play against that. First, I have no idea. That's just based on my opinion.
That, and every week they have a wide receiver fucking up at the worst part of the game whenever they do lose.
Yeah.
And then sometimes the refs are bailing them out,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I mean, that pass interference last week, they cried to. Was it? Yeah, probably. But at this, how many calls you've gotten, sometimes one has to go against you,
Yeah. Unless people, because if you don't, people are going to think you're fucking the NFL scripted. They already do anyways.
Yeah.
On the flip side, Josh Allen, he didn't do any much better. 43, 42 passes, 23 completed passes, 233 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Quarterback rating of 47.9. So he's still pretty ass.
Won the game. Won the game on the road.
Yeah. Nothing special about the Bills either. Nothing special.
No.
Nothing special.
This was it was a close game. It was decent to watch, but nothing was really happening. It was boring for the most part.
It was boring. It got good towards the middle, and in the end it was fun because again you got to see fucking Mahomes lose shit.
Yeah. Bills and Chiefs isn't that huge rivalry that everybody thought it was going to be like a few years ago. No. Yeah, dude, it's two mediocre teams.
Not this year. I mean, before everyone was comparing to the fucking Peyton Manning, Tom Brady fucking.
No, not even close.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. They're comparing it to, but now,
no,
you can't. Like there's two teams that are falling off the cliff right now. They just need some help. And
dude, this is closer to like Andrew Luck and Matt Schaub. Some bullshit like that.
Yeah.
This ain't that. This ain't Peyton Manning and fucking Tom Brady. You fuck yourself. Like this is not what this rivalry is at all. Not even close. Did they have an epic AFC championship game or NFC divisional, whatever, AFC divisional, whatever it was? Yes. One of the most epic playoff endings ever. Yeah. That doesn't make this a definitive rivalry now.
They changed the rule book for Josh Allen. And he still can't. They still fucking suck, the Bills. For the overtime goals.
I mean, you could say that you could literally say whatever last team that happened to they changed to because they were eventually going to change that rule no matter what. Yeah,
it just happened to happen during a exciting game, so you have to make a change when an exciting game happens like that. Bills beat the Chiefs 20-17. Bills go on to play. Let's take a look. They play the Cowboys next week.
Yeah, that's right.
So they play in I believe in Buffalo. So it should be a fun game to watch. And then the Chiefs go on to play. Oh, what's my internet sucks? The Bills. Oh yeah, the Chiefs play the fucking Patriots. We talked about that earlier. That's gonna be a fucking banger.
Oh, can't wait.
Can't wait. Let's see here. What game do we have next? I believe the next game was the Eagles-Cowboys that just fucking ended.
Yep.
Now
the Cowboys whooped that ass.
Cowboys whooped that ass. Now
I hate the Cowboys, but they won.
Would you consider the Eagles to be a fraud team right now?
No, not really. They're 10-3. They played 2 bad games really all season. So 2 out of 14, or 2 out of 13, however many games they played.
Mm-hmm.
It's not that they're not frauds. They're a top 3 team in the NFC. They're going to be one of the last 4 teams remaining in the NFC. Who knows?
It's kind of hard to say that they're a fraud team. It certainly looks that way, but they got beat back to back by possibly two of the best teams in the fucking NFL. Now the issue, like why people call them frauds, because they lost pretty badly to both those teams. But all you have to do is just get hot at the right time during the playoffs, and hopefully someone else knocks out the Niners and the Cowboys, and not necessarily frauds, but that defense is fucking questionable. Their linebacker core and their safeties can't fucking stop a nosebleed.
I'm pretty sure the Chiefs had a worse record last season at this point, I believe.
Maybe I don't remember.
Yes, and they won the Super Bowl, so
not
everything that happens in December is necessarily how things are going to go in January, February.
Yeah, look at the Packers.
But they also have serious implications on how you get seeded in the playoffs.
Packers are 16-0 in December and haven't won a Super Bowl, so it doesn't matter. It's about getting hot at the right time, and like you said, the Chiefs got hot last year. They won the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
the Eagles got hot during this time too, because they went on a slump and they beat the fucking Niners without.
Well, they got lucky against the Niners.
Yeah.
So I mean, see what happens when they have a full Niners team now. Got destroyed. Wax.
They got manhandled, and we forget the Dallas Cowboys are playing without their fucking best corner too. Diggs got it. He got injured. Game 3 or game 2?
Something like that.
Something like that. So I mean, they're playing pretty good. But kind of like we talked about earlier, I can't put them too high up there because they've only beaten 2 teams with the winning record, the Seahawks.
You can't count the Seahawks as having a winning record anymore. You could say, did they have one at the time? Sure, but
yes.
At the end of the season, do they have one now? No. So
no.
They didn't beat a winning team, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, but at the time they did, which is that's how I like to look at it, because it's really what at the time, because you could the Steelers have a winning record right now. So I get,
the Steelers when the Steelers were 6-3. Oh,
I get what you're talking about.
They look so good because and now as a 7-6 team, they were just frauds at 6-3 that got lucky as shit. Yeah. Don't know how they won some of these games. Made mathematically no sense. While actually watching it happen, going, this is fake. Like, there's no way they pulled this thing out. This team looks like piss water.
It's scripted.
Yeah,
the Eagles had no fucking offense.
If it's scripted, there's a way to write a better script.
Well, fuck. I mean, it's perfect for the Mahomes game right now, because you got to add drama to next week's episode of the Kansas City Swifts.
Yeah, dude, the real house bitches of the Kansas City's locker room.
Yep. Eagles had nothing on offense. They couldn't do anything out there. One of their touchdowns was a fumble recovery, and Cowboys just came out and beat that ass.
Whooped that ass, dude. I mean, the Philadelphia was bad on offense. They couldn't really run the ball that well. Hurts didn't look good. Every time they trotted out on the field, they looked like they weren't playing with any passion at all. Multiple drives ended in catches and fumbles off the rip. Yeah,
they looked defeated by the second half.
Yeah.
When they came out in the third quarter, they looked defeated, and that's what
even when they cut it to 24-13, they still just look like fuck it, like we're just cruise control. We're staying in first gear the rest of this game.
Yeah,
never getting out of it.
Let's not try hard so we can rest up. I'm fucking trying to make excuses.
I mean, and really, the Cowboys weren't that lightening up that big on offense either. Don't get me wrong. It's just all the turnovers set Dallas up. Field position was huge in this game. Dallas probably average starting field position, probably close to midfield, I'd have to imagine.
Yeah. Well, Dallas had their first punt since Thanksgiving today.
Yeah. I heard him say that.
Which is crazy.
The other announcer didn't even want to believe him. And he was like, yeah, I'm making it up. And then
Yeah, he's like,
Collinsworth goes, oh, well, that's what I do sometimes. And I'm like, why would you
Yeah.
admit that, you stupid
Yeah.
fuck? I already think you suck. I hope the internet lights you up now.
What is he, fucking Clarissa Thompson?
Yeah.
Did you hear her shit?
Yeah. I mean, that's more fine. I'm more okay with that than her just saying, well, the coach says we need to play better in the second half than like him actually making up a stat.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, like I could get by with her just going, well, coach said we didn't play well enough. We need to come out and execute better and stick to the game plan. That's what everybody coaches. I wouldn't bat an eye, but if she goes in 1963, these two teams, and then it's fake, and she just, yeah.
Collinsworth is so
First of all, Collinsworth sucks, dude.
He's bad. What's the guy that does with the on NFL Prime with Al Michaels? What's his name? The ESPN guy.
That's Kirk Herbstreit. He's not bad.
Herbstreit. He at first he I thought he was fucking awful, but the more the season's gone through, he's been doing great.
Yeah, he's good.
So get him with Mike Tirico up there.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. Yeah, get rid of
Collinsworth.
Collinsworth, he sucks.
Put Collinsworth with fucking Al Michaels on Thursday night.
No. Put Collinsworth on some XFL games so nobody has to listen. Fuck that.
I mean, I watch the Thursday night games at a bar or something, so I don't listen to any shit. We go to the cigar lounge and watch. So that's what
I usually have the Thursday night game on my second TV, which is always muted. So
yeah, so that's what I'm saying.
Same thing. Yeah, it works out.
Some people like Collinsworth, and those people are fucking idiots.
Yeah, dude, he sucks. Dude, he sucks.
He's so bad.
His son sucks. His Nepo son, who's on the pregame show, who's the Saturday night college football announcer for NBC.
Oh,
he's boring as fuck. God, he's so boring. So fucking monotone. Just, and Notre Dame is going to win the ball game. Collinsworth is my dad. Goodbye, ladies and gentlemen. NBC. That's just what it's like.
What a great audience.
Yeah. Oh, what a great audience.
What a great audience.
Oh.
Yeah, I watch the TV.
Yeah.
Cowboys win 33-13. The Eagles go on and play against the Seahawks next week.
Birds versus birds.
What is this? Sunday night? Is they play Sunday night football?
I already said once today to you.
No, they play
Monday
night football.
All teams that have bird as their mascot suck.
One of those is more of a personal opinion, but
No, they still suck.
yeah, they're pretty good.
If you say so.
The Cowboys played the Bills.
Well, you know what? The Cowboys are pretty good then too. Same record.
Same record.
Yeah. I bet if those two teams played, Dallas would wax them.
Wax them.
Well, it depends on where it's played.
Yeah.
Actually, whoever the home team is would probably win that game. In all actuality.
Let's see here. Now, some scores around the league here. Buccaneers beat the Falcons 29-25.
Yeah, to get a stranglehold on that division.
Yeah.
The shittiest division in football.
Buccaneers took over first place in that division.
The what the fuckaneers.
Yeah, it's like whoopie doo. You're fighting Dan Campbell took an L today versus the Bears.
Yeah, dude. They're one of those teams that, are they legit? Are they not? Are they a product of playing in another shitty division as well? But then they keep losing to their division opponents. So that's their losses.
Yeah,
they lost to the Lions on they lost to the Packers on Thanksgiving. They lose to the Bears. Probably lost to the Dolphins, right?
I don't remember. But
no, I don't think so.
The Goff only threw for 161 yards today. So
I guess he was doing that point shaving thing, remember?
Yeah, it's definitely the problems with the Lions. I would say definitely around Goff not playing.
When he looks good, they look really good. When he looks like shit, they look like shit.
Yeah,
I guess it goes back to how much money he's got on the game, right?
Probably
that old theory.
Yeah, so they lost against the Seahawks, the Ravens, the Packers, and the Bears. So no Miami.
Okay, I don't know why I thought they played the Dolphins.
But yeah, Bears 20-13. Jaguars Jaguars lost to the Browns 31-27. Joe Flacco lighting it up, 311 yards, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception.
Mm-hmm. Old man
Evan
Joe
Ingram had a big fucking game. 95 yards. 95 yards, 2 touchdowns for Evan Ingram. So I have Evan Ingram in one of my leagues, so I fucking killed it. TJ Stroud went down today.
Yeah, I don't think it's bad.
No, I don't think it's bad.
Oh no!
But still, I don't want to.
I think he'll be back.
Zach Wilson looks like a fucking stud out there.
Zach Wilson had a great game. Shut everybody the fuck up.
Yards, 2 touchdowns. It was a revenge game for him, trying to show everyone up. Why don't you play like this for every fucking game, asshole?
It's in the pouring rain, nonetheless.
Yeah, it was pretty bad weather up in Jersey. They beat the Texans 30-6. A good game that I wasn't expecting it to be a good game was the Ravens versus the Rams. Our good old friend Nate went to the game and fucking left mid fucking game because it was
a loser.
It was too wet.
You have to be a goddamn loser to leave a goddamn overtime game. What did he say? What, he lives an hour and a half away? That was his reasoning for leaving?
Yeah, because it was
what'd you even go for?
It was soaking wet, and he had to leave because it was an hour.
Oh man,
Poor baby.
They don't get. They got to have some umbrellas at the dealership. They just hand out at the front door. They got them at the one I work at. I know they got them at the one he does. It probably just says Ford on it. Could have brought one of those to the game. Worn a poncho. I don't think you're actually allowed to like have an umbrella in the stadium though.
I don't know. You can't have umbrellas.
You have to have a poncho.
I don't know if they give out ponchos. I don't know.
No, not in Baltimore, dude. They give out guns. they don't give out fucking ponchos.
It was a legit question because we have a dome here, so I don't know.
They don't they'll sell them.
Okay, to sell them. Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
But they ain't handing that shit out.
But I don't know, man. And me, if it was me and it was fucking raining out and it was my team, I'd fucking stay I'd stay till the end, regardless if it's my team or not.
Yeah, once I've made a trip out of something, I'm there.
I don't fucking care about traffic and how long it gets to take.
Nah. Well, first of all, I'm not leaving the second I get to the car. We're tailgating until they make us leave the fucking parking lot.
Fucking Ravens fans, dude. They are the worst.
Dude, can you blame them, dude? You got to get the fuck out of those mean streets as soon as possible. You don't want to be caught up there at dark.
I was going to say, because it's getting dark. Yeah.
Have you ever seen The Wire? Actually, no, I know you haven't seen The fucking Wire. No fucking chance. Never mind. No. Moving on. One of the greatest shows ever made about Baltimore. Maybe the best thing that's ever come out of Baltimore.
Better than Ray Lewis?
No, Ray Lewis go fuck himself. That murdering piece of shit. He should be in prison. Murdering a man in Atlanta.
Next thing you're going to say,
or be an accessory.
Right?
Huh?
Actually, the next thing you're going to say is that OJ didn't do it.
Nah, OJ killed that bitch. He said it numerous times. He even wrote a book, If I Did It.
Ravens beat the Rams 37-31 in overtime. That was a good game. The game ended on a what was it? A punt return, right? Punt return.
Yeah, punt return down the sideline, tight roping. It was pretty good.
Yeah, Lamar Jackson. Larry Jackson.
What's his name?
Larry Jackson played a good game today. 316 yards, 3 touchdowns. Other game. Oh,
I hope he gets Lou Gehrig's disease. Actually,
this fucking banger of a fucking game that we should have had for our predictions. The Vikings at the Las Vegas Raiders.
Why would we have done that? We could have put it as our shitball, but it wasn't worse than the damn Panthers and Saints.
You don't know how to read sarcasm, my friend.
Oh, my bad. I literally was like, fuck, this game was so bored. I'm scrolling up to find it, and I'm like, wait, 3-0. What the fuck is he talking about? I'm the fucking idiot. Way to go, Chet.
Way to go, Chet, Mark. This game was so bad. The last time they had a 0-0 game at halftime was 1988. October 1988, they said.
No, that was the last time 2 of them happened on the same week.
2, yeah. Two.
No, the last time it happened was like 3 or 4 years ago, yeah.
Yeah.
It was just one game.
That 2 teams went into halftime with 0-0. You're right.
Yeah, what was the other one? Fuck.
I don't fucking remember.
I'm looking at the scores and I'm like, none of these. Ended up being
See, and that's why I thought it was just one. But yeah, you could be right.
Yeah, Texas and Jets 0-0 at half, and Jets put up
Texas,
30 points.
Yeah. Yeah, this game was
Ass.
man. Everyone was so high on the Josh Dobbs fucking train, shaving their fucking eyebrows and shit. Now you look like a fucking idiot with Josh Dobbs losing all the goddamn
dude. Time. Yeah, now you look like a loser with no eyebrows.
and then speaking of losers, can you imagine fucking being out of the game being injured for 7 weeks, coming back and taking a hit, and you can't play, you can't go back anymore?
I'll do you one better. Imagine having the person I think you're talking about on your fantasy team last week before the playoffs. You're like, you know what? He's probably going to do. He's projected to do more than Cooper Kupp and my other one. So I swapped him and Cooper Kupp, thinking Cooper Kupp just might not do nothing in the rain at Baltimore. No, Cooper Kupp 30 points, Jefferson 4.7 out of the fucking game off the rip. And I'm like, I just made the shittiest pick. I'm the worst fantasy player of all time. Yeah. And so, there was a point this year where I started off 3-0. I might as well be the goddamn Pittsburgh Steelers or the frauds.
Oh
just
shit!
Winning by bullshit. Yeah, so yeah, that's what happened to me with that guy.
That was funny, dude.
Yeah, that dude's so fragile, dude.
Did you write that or just ad-lib it?
No, I just ad-libbed that. That's what the fuck happened. I don't have any script. I'm not like the NFL. Dude, that's how bad I did. That is how bad it was.
That's fucking great.
Dude, I make the worst picks every week with my receivers and tight ends. I always put the wrong one in. You know, it's bad. It's bad.
Yeah, me too. I'm in the same boat. Vikings beat the Raiders 3-0 on a fucking heroic late game field goal.
Barely hit the under, I see.
Barely.
That was close.
The other game, 49ers beat the Seahawks 28-16. Goddamn, the 49ers are so good.
Yeah, dude. I mean, it was actually more of an ass whooping than the score indicates, but they look good. They beat a shitty Drew Lock Seattle.
Geno Smith out with a groin injury. The funny thing for me was DK Metcalf was talking shit all week about the NFL, saying, "Oh, they're finding me for the dumbest shit, blah blah blah. The NFL's just going after me personally, blah blah blah." This motherfucker decides to get in a fucking fight today.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to be able to question at all this one.
Yeah, he gets suspended from the game and then still has the audacity to talk shit about the NFL. It's like, bro, you're bringing this on to your fucking self. Control your fucking emotions, you fucking child.
Yeah, pretty much. Why do you got to punch someone with a helmet on? Dumbest move in football.
Yeah, I don't
get it. I don't get it. If you want to punch someone, why do they never just go for the gut?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or
just go for the fucking yam bag, dude. Just punch him right in the dick.
Yeah.
I'm not advocating that's a lowbrow move, but that's at least more high IQ than punching someone with a fucking helmet on.
They have cups out there, but it still hurts.
Dude, you go back and watch like UFC 1. I don't know if you've ever seen any highlights from the very first UFC.
Yeah, we talked about
everything was legal, dude. They were punching each other in the dick. It did not matter.
Eye gouging and shit.
Yeah, eye gouging. You could be 500 pounds. The other guy could be 130. Yep. Yeah, like anything goes. So that's what it should have been. But nah, he's like, I'm just going to punch you in the side of your face mask like an idiot. Possibly break my hand that I used for my job to catch the football with.
Yeah. Brock Purdy, 368 yards passing. Good shit for him. Let's see. What else we have here? Oh, Broncos at Chargers. Broncos beat the Chargers.
That is a very uneventful game.
24.
That's pretty much all. Yeah, there it is.
Well, what's his face went down because he hurt his index. That's the only eventful thing that happened.
Yeah, pretty much. The game was boring as shit. Whatever the backup's name was, his name Stick. Wasn't his name Stick or something?
I just know he was from one of the Dakotas. That's all I know.
I swear.
His last, they put this on the screen. His last pass was like 2020.
So he had NFL experience before in some form or fashion?
Oh yeah, he's not a rookie.
Huh.
Yeah, no, he's
I've
not.
never heard of this Stick fella.
Maybe
I swear his name's Stick. I gotta look it up now.
Yeah, it is. It's Easton Stick.
Yeah, Easton Stick.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
was.
it sounds like your fucking family lives in Dakota somewhere. Some Dakota.
Yeah, North Dakota State, drafted in 2019, 5th-round pick.
Favorite show, Yellowstone. Fucking loser.
That's on my fucking list to watch.
Oh, well, Yellowstone's good, but
Yeah.
Easton Stick, dumb
Yeah.
name.
Yeah, I got to send you some Yellowstone clips that I found on the internet. Pretty funny.
Wait, you have Yellowstone clips, but you haven't watched Yellowstone.
Yeah.
Huh. All right.
Yeah.
Right
You don't
on.
have to. You don't have to watch Yellowstone to get these clips. They're pretty fucking funny.
Oh, okay. Someone's did them. Okay, I get what you're saying.
Yeah. Someone did like a skit with
if I haven't watched anything before, I don't want to know dick all about it at all.
No.
Until I watch it.
This doesn't have spoilers. They're just basically like skits, and they just they splice up the scenes and shit like that. It's pretty fucking funny.
Oh, okay. I got you.
Other than that, those are all the games. We got 2 games tomorrow for Monday Night Football. We have the Tennessee Titans going up against the Miami Dolphins. And then at the same time on ABC, we have the Green Bay Packers versus the New York Gabagoos.
The Gabagoos.
The Gabagool.
Spicy meatballs.
Gabagoos.
Yeah,
So-
those games suck.
So yeah, that's what that's what we have looking. That's what we are looking forward to on Monday. Monday.
I don't know about we. What's this
Well,
we shit?
I mean, I watch all football, man. I'm trying to.
I do too, but
That's what-
man,
So
they're not giving me much to watch.
Remember, I'm a
Like
half.
prime time should be good.
I'm
Prime
a
time should be good.
I'm a glass half full guy, so I have to be a little bit optimistic.
I've already thrown the fucking glass at the wall looking at the schedule, so I can't even fill it up anymore.
You took a piss and threw it at the wall.
Dude, yeah, it's broken. Dude, it sounded like Stone Cold was coming out. Dude, I don't understand how they schedule some of these games, and they can't, and they're allowed to flex out of them. It makes no sense.
Yeah, they flexed out of the Chiefs and Patriots game next.
Like I'm looking forward to I'm probably gonna watch the Giants game because I'm gonna be watching Monday Night Raw because we have another show we do.
Yeah.
If you don't know and you listen to just the football, then you should probably check out our wrestling show too. It's pretty good.
It's pretty
Yeah,
good.
so I'm not going to be having both of these games on. So I'm going to probably choose to watch Danny DeVito just so I can just look over and go, Gabagool, Danny DeVito. Yeah, that's my boy.
I just want to do this in public.
Yeah, because I'm tired of doing this in public to everybody. It's getting old.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. Trying to bring a little joy to the masses.
To the
Just
mass,
a little.
To the
Yeah.
mass.
To the masses.
Who are these masses you're talking about?
Currently Nate and about a couple other people, but
Trying
trying to grow the masses.
to go the masses. All right, let's put a pause on this. Let's pause it before we move on to the next one.
All right, Hoovy, it's time this week to do our pick'ems. And I know last week I did horrible and you dominated me because I won 2 games, but they weren't very good. No, we're not. Are we doing pick'ems? Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
we do a pick.
Fuck, I fucked it up.
No, you didn't. You're good.
Oh, okay, yeah, we'll do the pick'ems now. We'll finish with our top 10. Fuck.
Yeah,
Damn, how did that happen?
Leave it in because we literally just said we're doing pick'ems first.
Literally just paused to say we're doing, yeah. See, you even said pick'ems.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
No, good shit. No.
Yeah.
So we both did pretty bad in our pick'ems. We only had 2 of the 6,
Probably lay off the weed.
but you picked the Saints and you had 6 confident points, and the Cowboys with 2 confident points. I picked the Bills to beat the Chiefs with 4 points and 5 confidence points for the Cowboys, which makes me your winner again.
Ass whooping, dude. You're the man. You're the greatest of all time. There's nobody better than you, brother.
Nobody better than me.
Yeah, dude.
Nobody better. Hey, you're still predictions for wrestling.
Dude, I got that. Yep.
And I'm UFC and football wrestling.
Yeah, well, that's going to change on the UFC one, dude. I'm making very good picks this week.
Probably. I actually know these people who's fighting this week.
Oh, okay. There's a possibility Nate beats the fuck out of both of us, though.
Don't fucking encourage him. He fucking left mid-game.
Yeah, dude. Actually, you know what? He probably left the game to go study UFC notes. If that's what he did, then I understand. But if he just left the game because of, his huggies were getting a little wet, well, then I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
He didn't buy the extra strength huggies, the water protection ones.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great. Let's see here. Let's go. Game number 1. Let's see. We're doing the Bengals at Jacksonville, Monday Night Football. Wait, nope. Got it wrong. I was looking at the wrong screen. Titans at Dolphins. I'm sorry.
Titans at Dolphins. I got the Miami Dolphins with a confidence of 6.
Man, you cheating bastard.
Yeah.
I actually have the Dolphins at 6 too.
My logic is the Dolphins beat every good team. Or I mean, they beat every shitty team they play, and they're playing a shitty team at home. So
yeah, the reason I took 6 is something you said. You made a comment earlier, which I'll talk about it later.
Oh, okay, cool.
Packers at Giants. I took Packers with the confidence of 2.
Oh, see, I took the New York Giants because I want to have a reason to vote, be rooting for Gabagool, Danny DeVito. Hey.
The Gabagools.
Yes.
What? How many points?
I got them with a 3.
3 points?
Yeah.
I. What Chargers at Raiders?
Chargers at Raiders. I am going to go with the. I wanted to say Vegas, but then I watched that game. But then I wanted to say Chargers, but then they got a stick for quarterbacks. So
yeah,
a
stick in the fucking mud, really. You got to move at all,
dude. Yeah. I guess I'm gonna go with Vegas with a 4.
Mm-hmm. I took the Chargers with the 1.
With a 1, okay, yeah, tight.
Yep. Steelers at Colts. I'm taking the Colts at 5.
Are you cheating? You reading my paper too? I got Colts at 5. There's no chance the Steelers win this game on the road. They fucking suck. Mitch Trubisky, if he starts, it's not going to be good. I'm a Steelers fan. I'm an optimist. I'm a realist. You just got to understand when the writing's on the wall. And here's how this writing's written on the wall. It's written in shit.
I knew you were going to say that.
Yeah, big steaming pile of shit.
Gas station shit,
Yeah, dude. Gas station doo-doos are the worst. The worst.
Right next to for a good time, it's your fucking phone number. Call.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. Broncos at Lions.
Broncos at Lions. I got the. Oh, I have the Lions at 7.
Wow. Okay. I took the Broncos at 4.
Broncos at 4. Oh, see, the Broncos, they have won 6 of 7. They, at one point, were on our bottom 5 for like the first 3 or 4 podcasts we did. And now they keep winning. They might get into that 10th spot soon because there's a lot of 7 and 6 teams. I
mean, they're in the playoff hunt right now.
Yep, so, they're in the hunt.
And they're hot right now. So that's why I took the Broncos. And the Lions are not hot.
No, the Lions are the opposite of hot. They're cold.
All right. Cowboys at Bills. I took the Cowboys at 3.
I took the Bills at 1.
Ooh, okay.
Yep. I think Dallas is going to go on the road and play in a cold environment, and they're not going to be in Jerry World, and they're not going to have the 75 perfect degrees, and Dak Prescott is going to suck.
I think Allen struggles against that defense.
Yeah, most quarterbacks do.
Yeah, but Allen, when he's pressured, he struggles a lot.
Yeah, but that's Bills Mafia in a night game, prime time, dude.
Mm-hmm.
So who knows?
No, this game's not prime time.
It's not.
Mm-mm.
Oh, okay. No, Ravens Jags is Sunday night, isn't it?
Ravens Jags is Sunday night. Which, by the way, who do you got from Ravens Jags?
I have the Jaguars at 2.
Get the fuck out of here!
You know what picking
the fuck out
those birds from that stupid crime-riddled town.
I picked the Ravens with 7 because you said I should. If I'm so confident, I should pick the Ravens with 7. So I'm picking the Ravens.
Oh, okay. There you go. Well, I guess you are putting your money where your mouth is. Yeah. Was that the last game?
That was the last game for the Pick'ems.
Okay, all right. What I thought I was going to do earlier. It's now time for the Sofa King Power Rankings. We're going to do the top 10 and the bottom 5. So those are the power bottoms in some instances, however you want to look at it. Who do you have this week as number 10 on the Sofa King Smarks Power Rankings best teams?
For the Power Rankings teams, we have the Bills. I like the Bills right now.
The Buffalo Bills.
They just beat the Chiefs, and I think that jumps them up a bunch of spaces.
If you ask Patrick Mahomes, the referees beat the Chiefs.
Yeah.
All right, at number 9, who'd have thought after losing their quarterback that they would get old man Flacco out of retirement, bring him in, string a victory, and hanging on to a playoff spot. That's the Cleveland Browns, the Cleveland Steamers at number 9.
Yep.
Yeah.
At number 8, we have the team that was just beaten by the Browns, the Jacksonville Jaguars, but they do have a better record. They do have a better offense, and just in a tiebreaker, obviously the Browns have them, but there's just too many factors out there for the Jags.
Yeah.
We could easily switch these teams, but the Browns are still the Browns with Joe Flacco. They could fall off a cliff anytime soon.
Anytime.
And you have too many teams coming up too to take that spot away from the Browns. So.
Yeah, there's a lot of dogs now out there. At number 7, we have the Kansas City Chiefs, and once again, the referees cost them the football game. I feel so bad for this organization. They're just riddled and marred in controversy. They can't catch a break, I feel bad for old Patty Mayonnaise. That son of a bitch. But yeah, we got the Kansas City Chiefs at number 7. They just coming off a loss.
Patty Mayonnaise. That's a name I haven't heard in forever.
There you go. Yeah, ain't that shit funny, Doug?
Ain't that shit funny? Number 6, we have the not fighting Dan Campbell.
No, they have not been putting up a big fight for old Dan Campbell. He must not been giving sweet love. He must not been laying the stick to Mrs. Campbell lately. Do you think she's pulled out on him? Yeah,
dude. She's probably pissed.
Dude, he's out there putting the pussy on a pedestal, and she's like, "No, you ain't getting that." Lions.
Jacking off ain't the same as getting some pussy.
Nah, dude. Yeah. He's out there hanging out with Pamela Henderson instead of goddamn Mrs. Campbell. Rosie Palms.
Oh shit! I never heard of that one. That's
you never heard that one?
Never, man. That's fucking good. That's good. At number 5, we have the Miami Dolphins.
Yeah, we do. Yep.
Tyreek Hill's on pace to break the all-time record of 2,000 something yards. I don't have the exact number up here, but he's 1,400 yards right now so far receiving.
Hopefully he puts up another big performance the other night. But I'm not falling for your trick. So what's number 4?
Oh shit, my bad.
You ain't fooling me this week, Chief.
Damn. We have the Eagles at number 4.
Yeah, fresh off that dominated loss to the Cowboys.
Yeah,
devastating loss. They look like, like you said, they are looking a little fraudulent. They have time to turn it around. There's 4 games left in the regular season. Anything can happen. At number 3, the Dallas Cowboys. Yeah, thank you. The Dallas Cowboys. Nice try, buddy. Dallas Cowboys, number 3. They just, like we just said, coming off that impressive win at home. But that seems to be the only place they have impressive wins. I'd like to see them play a winning team on the road and look like that. I haven't seen that this year. But as of right now, they have the tied for second best record in the NFL, right? Mm-hmm. I think the best record's 10-3. So that, yeah.
The best. So the Ravens, the Cowboys, and the Niners are all 10-3.
All right, yeah.
So at number 2, we have the team that my co-host here loves and adores with all his might. He was at the game, the at the Ravens game.
Oh, if I would have gone to that game, I'd have stayed for the whole game, dude. And I'm not even, and I hate that team. I'm just saying right now, as a fan of NFL football, if I'd have taken time out of my day to, I don't know, drive like hour and a half, maybe, give or take, I'm not sure, something like that to the stadium, I'd have probably, stuck it out like a true fan of the game.
Would you have stayed if it was snowing and you were cold?
I would have, first of all, I would have dressed accordingly. I would have maybe checked the weather app on my phone before I left. Oh, Ollie Weather for the Black U Weather Report said it's gonna rain. I'm like, I should probably bring a poncho.
Oh, he's like, it's raining sideways.
It's raining sideways. You gotta look at his phone. It just says Forrest Gump rain, and you're like, oh fuck, I should probably bring 2 ponchos.
The funniest one when he's like, I'm at the wrong airport. Dude, that shit, man, I lose it every single time. All right, who got number one?
Number one, we have the most dominant team in the NFL right now, firing on all cylinders. The San Francisco 49ers. They just look great. Everything they do looks phenomenal. The offense is great. The defense is playing well. That defensive line, special teams. I mean, Deebo Samuel is killing it. The last few weeks, he was out, missed a few weeks with injury, him and Trent Williams. That's when they went on that 3-game losing skid. And everybody's like, oh no, what's wrong with the 49ers? I'm like, well, when you're missing 2 integral pieces that anchor your offense, things are different. So they got everybody back. They're playing great.
Yeah.
They're looking good.
One thing I liked about Kyle Shanahan this week, and just in every week whatsoever, is that when his team has playmakers and they're about to score or they need something big, he makes plays specifically for them and tries to run those plays. There was a play where Deebo Samuel had this amazing run and he almost fucking crossed the touchdown plane. So the very next play, Kyle Shanahan was like, "Hey, he brought us this way. Fucking let's give him the ball again." Deebo Samuel ran one in for a touchdown. And a few weeks ago, when he had Christian McCaffrey, when he didn't have any touchdowns, he designed plays just specifically for McCaffrey to score a touchdown.
Yeah.
So I like that from a coach. It gives their players, if they did something big, give them the opportunity to score.
Absolutely. George Kittle had another score today. So, at any time, he hasn't even been a huge factor for that team. Anytime he just starts pulling up.
Well,
he doesn't need to be.
See, I think because I like tight ends, and I also like football tight ends.
Okay, I'm glad you were a little more specific there.
No. What I meant to say is I don't see tight ends as just receivers, obviously. So Kittle does his job as a real tight end and blocks first before he catches like a fucking Kelsey. So Kittle's been doing his job like crazy. Fantasy-wise, he's not doing so great, but he is doing. To me, I think I'll take Kittle over Travis Kelsey any fucking day.
Did you know it's only 293 more days until National Tight Ends Day?
I forgot about that.
Yeah, I don't forget these things. I have a calendar specifically for it. I bought it at georgekittle.com. Yes. Dude, I love to let everybody know when it's National Tight Ends Day.
Me too. I should do that too. I'm gonna mark it on my calendar.
There you go, dude.
All right, what do we got? Ooh, bottom.
Oh, we got the bottom 5, the shittiest of the shitty, the cellar dwellers, the biggest pieces of trash we know. Yes. Let's see here. At number 28, we have the Tennessee Titans. Sorry, Titans. Tits.
I mean, if it was tits, they wouldn't be bottom 20.
If it was some Tennessee Tits.
Yeah, if it was some Tennessee Tits, they'd be number 2 behind the Pittsburgh Buckfields.
The Pittsburgh Feelers.
Yeah. Number 29, we have the Washington Commanders.
Ooh, what an organization. Really.
What an organization. They're just falling the fuck apart.
Dude, the best thing they got going for him is Eric Bieniemy, and he's going to be a coach somewhere else. Probably Chicago. That's what it's looking. That's what's been speculated the most is that they're going to get rid of Eberfluck and
Eberfuck.
Yeah, Eberfuck.
I mean, I wouldn't mind him taking over Ron Rivera when he gets.
I mean, if Washington's smart, they'll do that, but they won't.
Yeah, I think they need to.
The new ownership's going to clear everything out.
Give the enemy the chance to fucking coach so you can see how fucking horrible fucking attitude he has. And that's the reason why he's getting fucking hired.
I don't think he's as good as ever. Like, he's a great offensive coordinator, but I don't think he's the man for the job to head an organization. Hey, we'll find out. Who knows? Maybe he comes in there. Dude, Mike Tomlin had never coached like really anything but like defense for a little bit for the Minnesota Vikings before he became the head coach. And
was he a linebackers coach, right?
Yeah, linebackers coach on defensive side of the ball. Mm-hmm. And he did some special teams work too. So yeah,
good thing. Because I thought it was offensive line.
Or maybe that's why they picked. No, he is. If he has an offensive background, he's sure isn't fucking showing it. I can tell you that.
We got number 30.
Number 30, we have your favorite team right up the street. You probably throw a rock and hit the stadium. Arizona Cardinals. I bet if you went to a Cardinals game, I bet you would have stayed for the whole game. You seem like the kind of stand-up guy who would stay for a whole football game. You know what I mean?
Even if it's not my team, I stay.
Even if it's raining. I mean, you're in a dome, but you'll still stay.
Hey, it turned the AC up a little bit. It gets a little cold in there.
Nice. Dude, just having a nice climate. Yeah.
I've gotten into fights at that stadium, and they didn't even kick me out.
Nice. They were like, we need all the people here we can get.
I'm not going anywhere. At number 31, a team that won this week and was mathematically eliminated.
Oh, no.
Was the New England Patriots.
They're mathematically out, huh?
Mathematically out, yeah.
Like, not even like Steiner math can get them in.
Not even Mark math can get them in.
Dude, if Mark math can't get them in, there's no getting. I mean, because anything's possible with Mark math.
Yes, sir.
That's the beauty of Mark math.
Sir.
Yes.
Who's our worst team?
Dude, the biggest pieces of shit. Yeah, the Carolina Panthers.
Oh, I thought you were going to say me. I was like, what?
No, dude. No, you're not as shitty as the Panthers.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. They're not good. They are what? 1-11, 1-12, and they don't have a draft pick to their name. I think like their first pick is like Mr. Irrelevant or something. The last pick in the draft. So
I'm gonna get the call from them.
Yeah,
and I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say no.
Yeah, but like, dude, yeah. Charlotte sucks.
I got shit to do, man.
Have you ever been to Charlotte? It's not that great.
No,
it's not. Everything's piled up into one little corner of Charlotte, and they act like it's this huge metropolitan. It's like, no, dude, you just literally piled everything up of everybody, and then Michael Jordan lives here. Like, that's it. That's it.
Yeah, fuck no.
Yeah, so that's the Sofa King bottom 5 of the Power Bottoms of the Power Bottom 5 rankings.
At the Power Bottom.
Yeah.
Let's see here. I think one thing we can go over real quick, if we can, let's talk about playoffs.
Playoffs?
Yeah, you want to talk about playoffs?
Oh, sure.
Let's talk about playoffs. Let's go over this playoff scenario right now that we have going. So in the AFC, ranked number 1 is your favorite team, the Baltimore Ravens. So as of right now, they're the number 1 team in the AFC, according to their schedule and their tiebreakers. So they would have the bye right now if the playoffs started today. At number 2, we have the Dolphins. Dolphins would play the number 7 Colts right now. The Chiefs would play against number 5 Steelers.
Awesome. That would be a definite loss.
Yeah, and the Jaguars would have a rematch against the Browns. In the hunt, we have the Texans, the Broncos, Bengals, and the Bills. So there's not good teams.
I believe they're all 7-6, aren't they?
They're all 7-6. Yeah, the Steelers.
Like every team from the Browns all the way down. Or do the Browns have 5 losses or 6?
Let me check here. The Browns are 8-5.
Okay, yeah, all right. So the Browns are 8-5. Yeah.
Yeah. So the Steelers down to Buffalo.
Yeah. Anybody could get those last 2 playoff spots.
Yeah. Everyone's. And
the hottest team out of all of them is Broncos. 6 out of 7.
Exactly. From the NFC side, we have ranked at number one with the number one the week bye. If the playoffs ended today, is the San Francisco 49ers. Number two would be the Cowboys, and they would be playing against the 7th-seeded Packers. Lions will be playing having a rematch against the Minnesota Vikings, and the Buccaneers will be playing the Eagles at Tampa Bay if they were playing the playoff, if they were starting the playoffs today. Teams in the hunt are the Rams, the Seattle Seahawks, the Falcons, and the New Orleans Saints.
Okay, you could take those last two teams they're not in the hunt. They're only in the hunt because they can possibly win the division.
So that's still the hunt.
Nah, dude. That hunt's over.
No. The Falcons, the Saints.
Oh no, they have a chance. I know they have a chance. I'm just saying.
But I'm saying is that the Buccaneers are 6-7. The Falcons and Saints are 6-7 as well. So that's a whole NFC shit right there.
Yeah, one of those shitty teams is going to host a winning program in the playoffs.
Yeah. They're going to host. If they ended today, they're going to host the Eagles.
That's hilarious.
Good shit. But
I'm excited for the playoffs. Yeah, that's all I got too.
Me too.
That's
all I got for today.
All right. Well, that was another wonderful episode of Sofa King Smarks NFL edition. Breaking down another week of this action with my boy Hoovy over here. If you could do us a solid and give Sofa King Smarks a like, follow, and subscribe on Spotify, YouTube, MySpace, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. We're on all those wonderful things. You can follow me at Chet is Wrestling on all those same platforms. And what can we follow you at, Hoovy?
You can follow me on Instagram at Whobencio, WHOBENCIO.
Whobencio.
Everything else, that dude Ben 85.
85. That dude Ben 85. Yeah, please give him a follow. Please enjoy all of our great content we have on there. We got loads. Our gallery, our video library is growing by the week. Yes.
I'm listed on MySpace as Long Beach All Star.
I'm listed as on MySpace as Long Dong Silver. Yes, absolutely.
Great.
And and the song playing in the background is when Mark Henry came out as Sexual Chocolate.
Ooh,
yeah,
it gets me.
It's like some Barry White sounding shit.
Yeah, close to some Val Venus saxophone.
There you go, Val Venus.
But yeah. Hopefully football's better next week. We got some Saturday games I'm excited for. I always love fucking Saturday games.
Yeah, because college football is pretty much done until the bowls start and until the playoffs. I mean, I don't care about most of these other bowl games. Awesome. Get another day of football. I'm stoked. I'm ready for next week. I'm ready for the playoffs. I'm ready for postseason. Because that's when it really matters.
Yep.
Yeah. All right, folks. Well, thank you for joining us for another episode. Please like and subscribe.
Share.
Sharing's caring.
Sharing is caring.
Peace.
Share us. Later.
Thank you for watching Sofa King Smarks podcast. Yeah. And if you could do the Macho Man a favor, if you could please give them a like, follow, and subscribe, the Macho Man would appreciate it.